minutes?
Maybe just a minute or two.
But probably less time than a Snapchat video, right?
Not a whole lot that you can do in 10 seconds.
Including contract diaries. So hold on for a second.
So hopefully this is a little bit better than the Snapchat stories. I'm just gonna jump right in. So a couple months ago, I updated my Snapchat, and when I did, it brought me to this, you should read this page. It looks like this, but I don't think you can see that, so I'll insert a picture probably like here-ish somewhere. Basically on this page it just says it's important and you should read things, and when you click the terms of service agreement, there's a bunch of other stuff about, you know, them being glad that you're on Snapchat, and eventually it comes to an arbitration notice that you also probably couldn't see in that shot, so I'm kind of sorry. When you sign an arbitration clause, you're agreeing to give up your civil right to take someone to court, and instead of being heard in front of judge or jury, you only have arbitrations as a means of settlement, which seems like kind of a big deal and a weird thing for Snapchat to put in, but if you look at what they've gone through over the next year, it actually makes a lot of sense because people keep suing them. If you don't believe me, I'm going to insert a bunch of lawsuit clips right here. Yeah, it's a mess. And it's not like Snapchat is losing a bunch of money to paying out these crappy lawsuits, it's more so just the fact of having to deal with them. So the arbitration clause, from a business point of view, makes sense. So as we learned in Tilton Rent-A-Car, the more onerous the provision is, the more notice needs to be given in order for it to be enforceable. So the real question that needs to be answered is this screen enough notice to justify asking someone to give up one of their civil liberties? At first glance, it probably doesn't seem very enforceable. You're asking people to give up a basic civil liberty by a click of a button that they're going to spend 10 seconds thinking about maybe. But on the other hand, the screen that takes over your phone suggests that this is important, this is relevant to you, this is something that you should look at. And they easily link the terms and conditions and have it in bold letters that there's an arbitration clause in there. And on top of that, even if you somehow miss this, you still have 30 days after you agree to opt out of it. And to me, that suggests that there is a fair degree of notice. Also, when it comes down to risks, you have to think of it as Snapchat is this public service. It's free, it's available to everyone. So really, is it fair to ask Snapchat to bear the burden of all of these lawsuits? As a company, Snapchat probably did what was reasonably required of them in order to make this clause enforceable. If you disagree with me, feel free to comment down below. Don't hit that subscribe button because I'm not going to make any more videos because this is super embarrassing and awful. Thanks for listening to me ramble about boring legal things, and yeah, bye.